Okay,
Okay.
ready? Alright, so heat causes change. There are three ways that heat can be transferred, and we're going to spend some time later in this unit talking about it. Convection, conduction, and radiation, okay? And if you've heard those words before, kind of a short explanation here so that you know what they're about, but we'll spend some time later in the lesson to talk about them. So that's heat. When we're talking about temperature then, in order to find temperature, we're using a thermometer, okay, for the most part. There's other types of thermometers we use. We use thermostats in our house to check the temperature there, but for the most part, that's what we use. And then we talked last class about how we take temperature here in Canada in Celsius, okay? If you're in the States, we take it in Fahrenheit. And then the other type of measurement is something called Kelvin, okay? And Kelvin is when we have a measurement of extreme temperatures, okay? Usually used in scientific investigations, things like that, okay? And then these are kind of some thermometers here to compare the two. So let me just explain here. When we look at boiling water, in Fahrenheit, water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. In Celsius, we learned yesterday that it's 100 degrees Celsius. And in Kelvin, it's 373.15 degrees Kelvin. Okay, so that shows you the kind of the differences between them. Room temperature in Fahrenheit is 72. In Celsius, it's 23. In Kelvin, it's 296. So you can see how extreme Kelvin is, right? Freezing water in Fahrenheit is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius, and 273.15 in Kelvin. And then the absolute zero. So absolute zero is like the coldest temperature possible. In Fahrenheit is negative 460. In Celsius is negative 273. And in Kelvin is 0 degrees. Okay? And at the bottom I've put some formulas on how to convert, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to do that in a lesson, actually the next lesson. Okay? So for now, that's everything we need to know about heat and temperature. You're going to watch a great video today called Eureka. It's from the Eureka series. I love them. They're kind of quirky and fun. All right? And then you're also going to do an activity today where I'm going to ask you to put your hands in warm water, cold water, and hot water. And I want you to tell me the differences and try to see if you can figure out temperature based on the heat that you're putting your hands in. Okay? And there's going to be a handout in the back, you'll be able to read that and see what's happening. Okay? All right.